is unspeakable in your mortal tongue. If you were to hear it spoken, your skull would collapse in on itself, and your tongue would burst into 1,000 flames.
Ouch. Is it okay if I call you Gragov? I'd rather my skull not collapse in on itself and yada yada. Okie dokie. Now, your representatives tell
My followers.
Your followers tell me that you're an elder god?
Yes. I have been here since before time itself, and I will remain after the sun has burnt itself out!
Right. Hence the elder and elder god, you're a little, forgive me for saying so, old, and as such you come across a little, let's say, out of touch with modern times.
So they say.
When your followers contacted me, they all seemed a little on the geriatric side, if you forgive me for saying so.
The cult of Gragov has been around for centuries, since the dawn of man, when they no longer stooped like apes.
It's bound to happen. This happens to lots of religions, Mr. Gragov. The old thin out, and the young are no longer interested in following the old ways, and yada yada, but we're not going to let that happen to you.
I do require more souls, fresh souls to replace the old.
Exactly. What we need to do is make you a modern god for the 2020s. Hell, I'll make you a god for the 2030s. Let's look to the future.
Time is immaterial to me. Your race is doomed. The graves of the hourglass slowly drain from mankind.
That was beautiful. But if you want to draw people in, you might want to lay off that talk for a bit. You attract more bees with honey than you do vinegar, as my grandma used to say. Although, I think she had it wrong. Bees make honey. Why would they be attracted to it? Never mind. Let's forget that. I think you could benefit from a softball approach to collecting your followers, if I may. This is one of the prophecies your followers gave to me. It appears to be written on some sort of weird material.
It is human flesh.
Huh. And the ink is?
Blood.
Right, I might have guessed. Have you considered putting your prophecies into a more accessible format for the regular masses? Like a Kindle? Ooh, I could even get you a good deal with one of the major publishing houses. Put it in mass paperback. I know, seeing your work in a small book in the airport doesn't quite have the same impact as seeing it scrawled in blood on a sheet of flesh, but I think your words are more important than how they're delivered, right?
I suppose.
All right. So what we need to do, oh, I have to ask, is all the skin and blood from the same person? How many sheets of, do you get out of the average person? And do you just have, an inkwell full of blood or something? Never mind. Let's focus on your words. The oceans will boil and the seas will turn red with the blood of mankind.
So I have prophesied!
So you have prophesied. Gragov, this isn't particularly pleasant.
It is the end of all things. Of course it isn't pleasant.
Right, but you want to get people to follow you. I don't know anyone that would join up with a religion that talks of boiling oceans and all that. And I know the Christians have something similar in their text, but I don't know how many Christians join the church for all that stuff in Revelations. And do you really intend to turn the sea red with the blood of mankind?
I suppose that is an exaggeration.
Just something to consider.
But I want them to know the wrath and destruction I will deliver!
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But you know what I'm thinking? We save it, for another book, because that's how cults work, you know. I mean, no offense, but let's call a spade here. You want to control people who will blindly follow you in your every whim, right? It's a cult, or a religion. But those words are kind of interchangeable. So let's leave out the boiling waters and let it cease for a bit. We can save that for later. Oh, there's just one thing I want to address, this thing about virgin sacrifices.
What of it?
Do you need it?
My followers do it to show their loyalty to me. They are willing to sacrifice their young, and the fortunate sacrifice gets to show me
But do you need it? Does it help you in some way to have a virgin sacrifice to you? Does it make you feel special? Like they really care?
I suppose you're right. I don't need a sacrifice.
I'm not saying we get rid of the sacrifices entirely. Just, I don't know, open it up a bit more. Be a little more, accepting. This is the 2020s after all, and I might add, going after virgins, it's kind of creepy. Although, You're an elder god, you're already creepy. No offense. But going after virgins implies young, and specifically asking for young virgins is just not acceptable nowadays. Oh, and I may also suggest an age limit, like you do not accept sacrifices under the age of 18. Although, considering your own age, you might want to make that 21 and just accept the sacrifices. Don't get hung up on whether they're a virgin or the town bicycle or something.
I suppose I can concede to that.
There we go, moving on. Now, Gragov, how do you connect with your followers?
Connect with my followers.
How do you talk to them?
I appear to them in their dreams. I express my wishes and they fulfill them.
And how do they get in touch with you?
None would dare speak to me!
Okay, I think we might need to change that. Your methods may have worked in the past, but I see an opportunity for improvement. People don't like having their dreams invaded. I think you could benefit from a more tangible approach. You have a lack of presence online, and if people can't find you online, you're more or less dead in the water as far as most people are concerned. I did find a website, but it appears to be something some kid cobbled out of GeoCities in the 90s. We can do better, is what I'm saying. We need to get you on socials. Facebook would be a good start. I wouldn't typically recommend X. It's kind of a wild west out there, but you might find the right kind of people there. Oh, you might consider trying TikTok. You might get more followers if you try a viral dance or something. But you don't seem to be the dancing type, so maybe that's a no. Something to consider for the future, because an online presence would be great, especially if people know they have a direct line to you. Oh, we can even dish out the extra money to get you verified. One of those blue check marks should do wonders. How many deities have that going for them, huh?
I suppose that sounds appealing to me. But what if I deem some of these mortals to be unworthy of hearing from me?
It's a beautiful thing about being a celebrity on social media. You don't have to read a single message if you don't want to. One of your followers handle all that crap. You think The Rock reads every PM sent his way? Doubtful. It's like we're out of time. I know, time is immaterial to you, but us lesser mortals are bound to it, which is a crying shame. All right, Gragov, we have just scratched the surface. We've got a lot to do to clean up your image and make you into a modern elder god. Gotta admit, I really had my work cut out for me here.
But you can help me?
I sure can. You're in good hands, Gragov, the best hands. Hell, you're not even the most evil entity I've had in my office by a long shot. If only the world knew how evil Dolly Parton actually is. You don't want to know how she looks so good after all this time. But you can trust me. When I'm through, you're going to have more followers at your beck and call than you can possibly imagine.
A touch of my hand would cause a mortal to experience 1,000 years of agony in a single millisecond.
Got it. No touchy. Can we, bump elbows or something?
That is acceptable. Thank you. And when the end comes, I hope your agony is brief.
I hope so too, Gragov. You take care now.